Good Friday morning, Tony Eastern PA with Authority Meteorologist Bobby Martich. This is your outlook for April 11th, 2014, and we are going to have some rain for the area today, and this is in association with a cold front that's going to be moving through, and this cold front is going to be moving across Pennsylvania here from northwest to southeast. It's going to take us time moving through, though, because we have an area of low pressure, a short wave, very weak, that's going to be moving right along this boundary as it moves to the southeast. That's going to actually slow the progression of this front, and so it's not going to be a quick in and out like most fronts are. And I'll show you that in future frames here. Go a little bit forward here, and it looks like it's going to weaken and fall apart, but then all of a sudden this little weak short wave is going to form right along this frontal boundary and going to enhance the precipitation somewhat, and it's also going to slow the progression of this moving southeast. So next frame here, you can see that clearly here now over this right along the frontal boundary here, and this is actually overnight Friday night. But this does clear out very nicely for Saturday morning and moves out of here. We're going to go to the NAM high res, and this is actually starting at noon on Friday, and you can see the precipitation heading over northeast PA and back towards central PA. So on a regional weather roundup, which gives you the forecast highs and the weather expected for the day, temperatures are actually lower here and higher down here, because we do think there's going to be some mixed clouds and sun to start off the day here down towards Philadelphia, Delaware, and South Jersey. And actually the northwest suburbs of Philadelphia, you may see the sun early on as well before the front approaches. So we'll allow temperatures to climb a little bit as we get into the during the day on Friday here. And as we move a little bit forward here, here's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You see this front and the precipitation associated with it is moving very slowly to the southeast, and this is now 5 p.m. on Friday. So you can see Philadelphia, Delaware, South Jersey still in the clear at this point. So that's why it allowed temperatures to climb at this point a little bit higher than areas to the further to the northwest because of this slow progression of the front. And then this precipitation moves through during the evening hours and moves off to the southeast. And here's 9 p.m. on Friday. And you can see by midnight, most of it's out of here. Still some stuff across Delaware and extreme South Jersey before that moves off into the wee hours of the morning. Here's 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. And here's 5 a.m. You can see it's already moving out of here. So you're looking at early clouds to start down in this area here on Saturday. But, the precipitation's already gone. So this is just the clouds yielding to sun area for your day on Saturday. And this area all here will be out of the clouds completely, and will just be a nice sunny day on Saturday. So we're going to go back to, actually we'll go to the regional weather roundup here, and just to give you an idea what we're talking about here, you see the temperature stuck in the 50s back in this area here, and that's because you have that rain early on, actually extends over northeast PA as well. Areas that are going to be out of the precipitation longer are going to be still up in the mid-60s here, and that's in this area right here. But you see down here in this area here, down from Baltimore all the way over to Dover, Newcastle, Philadelphia, Millville, these temperatures are all going to reach 70, and that's because this area here will be in the clear for a while, and it's going to take a while for that front to progress to the southeast, and that's going to allow temperatures to climb a little bit higher, and that's why we have the higher temperatures down in this area here. All right, we're going to go back to the GFS now, and this frontal boundary will move to the south, stall, and then this area low pressure that's moving along the boundary will continue to the northeast. So here's Saturday morning, and we're going to go to the next frame here. Here's Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. You can see nothing across our coverage area. Very nice day. Many areas temperatures will be near 70 degrees or into the low 70s as you get down towards the Philadelphia metropolitan area. Upper 60s here up into northeast PA back to central PA. So very nice day on Saturday. And then our next frame here we're going to go to is this is overnight Saturday night, and this is now Sunday. Now Sunday we're going to have be ahead of a cold front here that's going to be moving in from the west here. But you can see where the isobars are pointed. They're all pointed in this direction here. This is all from a southwesterly wind flow out ahead of this front, and that means you're going to have some very warm temperatures. I think the warmest temperatures of this warm up here is going to be on Sunday, and we're up temperatures actually in our coverage area. They're going to be well into the 70s here, and you might even get to the mid 70s as you get into probably the area I'm circling here. This is mid 70s or higher, mid to upper 70s in this entire area right here that I'm circling, I think, on Sunday, just under partly sunny skies, and with that southwesterly wind flow, we should have no problem getting into the mid to upper 70s in these areas here that I'm circling. Cold front is going to be pushing off to the southeast, but is not going to get here until Monday. And here's that deal on Monday here. Now the GFS is a little bit slower with this front, and if that's true, you're going to have another day here where the temperatures are going to soar once again with these southwesterly winds out ahead of it. Now the GFS is a little bit slower than the European model. The European model has it a little bit faster with this frontal boundary. It has the clouds increasing a little bit faster, and that limits temperature. So we went higher on Sunday with the temperatures for now, and on Monday we have the temperatures backed off slightly just because of that increase of clouds coming in from the west. If this should hold off like the GFS is showing here, and the front is a little bit delayed, those temperatures will once again be in the mid to upper 70s during your day on Monday. So we'll have to keep an eye on that this weekend, see how fast this front is going on future model guidance, because that will determine how warm it actually gets on Monday. We'll have no problem getting the mid to upper 70s if that's the case, and the clouds are not on the increase. If the clouds come in earlier, we could be knocking off a few degrees from where we were on Sunday, but still into the 70s. So it'll be a very nice day again on your Monday. Now here's the precipitation coming in. This is now Tuesday morning, showing the rain coming through here. Now the GFS is actually showing this ending as the very tail end here. You can see some change to snow here, but you can also see where the temperatures are. The 32-degree line is up here in New York. This is all 32 degrees up here or lower. And down here in Pennsylvania, this is all above 35, except for a little pocket up here across Pike, Wayne, and Susquehanna counties, showing that it's below 35. So this could be snow falling at the very tail end, but not accumulating. So we're not expecting any accumulation of snow. I will tell you that the European model today went a little bit crazy, showing accumulating snow in this entire area here. And so we'll have to keep an eye on that just in case something changes. But right now, we don't think it's going to be anything to be concerned about. Critical thickness values are very high, so it'd be very difficult for snow to fall and then to accumulate, especially during the day on Tuesday. They're talking about during the day, Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening, where you would have the opportunity for any snow to fall. So we're talking about mid-April. Mid-April is a very hard time for, especially the sun angle, for any snow to accumulate, and then you throw in the fact that this is the very tail end, and you really can't buy into any back-end accumulations. But we think this is going to be a all-rain event for the most part, maybe a few flakes mixed in the Poconos at the tail end, if the precipitation is still there when the temperatures crash. And we do get into some cooler weather as we get into Wednesday and Thursday of next week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for April 11th, 2014. Have a great Friday.